Hey YouTubers, this is KingLink86. Now, as you know, I like talking about Maury and Trisha and a lot of things I've seen on the news. Now, there's one thing I like to talk about is superhero movies. Now, when I was a kid, I loved Batman. I actually watched the first Batman film with Michael Keaton when he played for the first time. I thought he was really good, and also seeing Jack Nicholson as the Joker. Now, for me, I've seen a lot of superhero movies and they're all great. But the one that I think really disappointed me was the Daredevil. For me, because well, don't get me wrong, Ben Affleck is an okay actor, but I think the costume of the Daredevil wasn't what I thought it was going to be. It was like all leather and everything, but it wasn't the superhero Daredevil that I remembered. I used to watch the Spider-Man cartoon. That's when he met the Daredevil, and he was all like spandex type, like how Spider-Man was. But now that one was okay, but when I saw the Avengers, now that movie blew me away. Seeing six of the greatest heroes teaming up to fight an alien race and also the villain Loki was even better. But I think the one that took the movie by storm, or like made it even greater, was watching Iron Man fighting Thor. Now, seeing a man that's in an armored suit fighting a god, a demigod, who has the power of lightning. He has a lot of balls, sorry I said that, a lot of balls to do that, to fight somebody like that. But that's the thing about superheroes. When you try to team up with another hero, you might have disagreements, and you don't see things eye to eye. Now, I've been watching this new superhero show, The Flash. Now, that show is really amazing. But now, as I've seen that the last episode for this week is the season finale, this gives me a lot of doubt about what's going to happen on this one. Now, I've seen the previews. Now, he's going to fight Reverse Flash, which is the exact opposite of the Flash. But now, this has me thinking about who Reverse Flash really is. I have a feeling that Reverse Flash is the Flash from the future. That's what I believe. Now, how I wonder about why I think that is because Reverse Flash has yellow like lightning, and the Red Flash has red lightning. I was saying that what if that the Flash somehow was able to upgrade his powers or learn new abilities? And there is a theory that if the Flash can run that fast, what if he's able to time travel that fast? So that's what I believe that what's going to happen in this film. He's going to fight his future self. But if you watch the show like I've done, he actually was as a kid, he saw someone in yellow kill his mother, and for some strange reason, he was put outside. And that makes you wonder, like, why would someone that killed his mother take him outside? But after watching how his mother was killed, I actually watched the very first episode back again, and seeing about what that was, it was strange. There was red and yellow. That kind of tells me that the Flash and the Reverse Flash were fighting each other in a different time period. And I think they went back in time. And I think the red that kind of grabbed Barry and put him out in the street was his future self. Now that's kind of like a big question mark right there. But I don't know if I'm putting like spoiler alerts to find out what is shown on the show. But The Flash is really a great show. It actually topped the ratings and broke records as being the most watched show ever in the history of television. It broke records. Now, if you guys have watched this episode all the way, if you guys also like the show Arrow, he actually fought Arrow in episode 7. Now, the reason why he fought him, which I had a feeling that this was going to happen, that if you guys want it, here's a spoiler alert if you don't want to see this, he was actually being controlled by a metahuman. His anger was like overpowering him, and Arrow had to snap him out of it. So I don't know how these guys create these great scenes from these episodes of television, but whoever did is a genius. Now, superhero movies are the best out of everything, and I'm actually shocked about that. No, like superhero movie is like being nominated for Best Picture or anything, but Iron Man got an Oscar for Best Special Effects, and that's a good thing. Now, there is a rumor that I read that Captain America: The Winter Soldier might get an Oscar nomination for Best Picture or like some other thing. But it would be nice to see a superhero movie get nominated for like Best Picture. I mean, the very first horror movie that was nominated for Best Picture was The Exorcist. And also a Disney movie, Beauty and the Beast, was the first animated film to also be nominated for Best Picture. But anything goes. As for superhero films, I think they're the best. Overall, the best superhero film that I ever watched was The Avengers. Like I said, seeing 6 heroes joining up to fight an alien race. I'm actually looking forward to seeing Age of Ultron. I can't wait to see how this is going to turn out. Now, like I said, Batman was the very first superhero film that I've seen. I've seen a lot of good ones. I've seen Batman Returns, that was great. Batman Forever was okay, but Batman and Robin was stupid for me. But I was a kid, I loved it, but as an adult, watching it again, it was the worst superhero film I've ever seen. Seeing all the puns that Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, Mr. Freeze, is, let's kick some ice. The Iceman cometh. I mean, come on. I'm actually getting bored of hearing him saying, like, bad things. But, you know, after when I saw Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3, that was good. But when I found out that they were actually remaking Spider-Man, I thought that was going to be the worst idea ever. I actually watched it. I liked it. I have a friend who said that she's boycotting that because, well, she doesn't boycott for real, but she just wouldn't want to see it. I actually told her how the movie was, and she was actually impressed. Even when I told her that I've seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2 when he fought Electro and the Green Goblin. That was great. And she was happy too. But you know, superhero films, it shows like a lot of feelings about it. Like the one that actually showed a lot of feeling was X-Men Days of Future Past. Seeing that how their future was, they decided to change the past to make it a better future, which is good. But learning about all that stuff, what happened, seeing their feelings towards things, it shows everyone how superhero films are really seen as great, visual, and also catching the imagination of how a superhero should really be. Now, if you guys like this video, comment and tell me what your favorite superhero film is. And as always, you guys have a great day and enjoy the rest of the video that you like on this. Alright? Comment on what you like, which superhero film you like, and what superhero film you didn't like. I always like to hear from different people. And as always, have a great day.